Right, first of all, apologies for the wind. There is a bit of wind, which I'll try and stand away from. Time to look at the allotment then. This is our red currant bush, which the white currant bush was here last year, and it came over the top. And with that having been out of the way, because the bough broke due to a heavy load, in fact, and the rot went into the root, so we had to actually dig it up. The red currant has grown, in fact, quite a lot. We have a lot of currants, you can see down there. So there's quite a lot of currants on that one. It does need to be weeded because it's also getting infested. But there we are. Moving on then, this is our gooseberry bush, and you can see lots of gooseberries. Over there there's a whole bough full of them. This one we won't need to cover because the birds don't like it for some reason. My lemon thyme down here has decided to flower, which is nice, and the rhubarb there has recovered from harvest. That's growing again. Our raspberry canes are growing absolutely fantastically along here, apart from this one, who was a bit of a slow starter, but there we are. This one is absolutely huge, and there are signs now of what will be, if I can just turn that up there, those will be the flowers. And of course when they get fertilised, that's when we get the the raspberries. We need to be harvesting these today. These are our lettuce. We've got plenty more to put down, but you can see that the really hot weather has made something that should look like that into something like that. What it is it's bolting. The heat makes it suddenly grow, and if left, that just spoils the crop. We're trying out to see if grass cuttings around the base stop slugs. And we've got sweet peas, which are not doing too badly down there. And we've tried again with runner beans, which are coming up. So that looks good. The herb garden, you can see, is in full flow. My thyme is beginning to resemble more of a heather because it's flowering. If we go across here, you can see cabbages and a row of cauliflower, and this is purple sprouting broccoli, and then sprouts right at the end. And you can see what we've done is we've had to raise the netting here. They're still too young to let loose with the white cabbage butterfly, but they need more room, so we've grown them a little bit. If I go along here, you can see we planted parsnips, and those are carrots. And then along here we've got a bed of corn, sweet corn. It needs to be planted in squares, and there needs to be quite a block between it, quite a gap. Again, more corn in this area. Courgette plants now have tiny little flowers on. Those will come out shortly. Look at the strawberries. The flowers have just about finished. There's one there, and then waiting for it to ripen. Tomatoes and aubergines, and they're protected in this. It's exposed on the south side so they can get the sun, but the rest is like a wind shelter. Tiny little cucumber plants here. They're in a sort of cloche, one of those cloches that we built with the bricks and stuff. So we'll have to see how they go, because they're quite notoriously hard to grow. Ruby chard along here, protected from the birds. Rocket, although that hasn't actually taken off very well, if you pardon the pun, along there. I think these are black currants, and you can see that this is the second red currant plant that I'm going to have to try and net probably this week sometime, because look, not only does it have currants on it, it's now already beginning to ripen, and the birds will go after this one. Across here then is the field of onions, and you can see down here where the leeks are beginning to swell and fill the hole they're planted in. Lavender, and we've now finally got some flowers on that, which is nice. Peas, a little bit behind maybe, but the Mange 2 have gone mad. In fact, you can see there is one of the flowers, a little white snapdragon type flower, which indicates we'll have to take the netting off soon so that they can be pollinated. On the other side, the spring onions they're not too bad. They were getting eaten, so we had to take executive measures with them. The shallots are beginning to split by the looks of it, and then of course the potatoes, not doing so well on the lates, but the earlies and mids are doing well. We now have Alstomerius actually growing, which is good, and pepper plant for ornamentation purposes only, because I don't eat them, I don't do spicy foods.